Hello team, this video is about dressing up as a meme to do a goof on my friend. We'll cover 1. What was the meme? 2. Why do the goof? And 3. How we achieved it. Let's get started. Alright, number 1, what was the meme? This was the meme.
How do you do, fellow kids?
What?
That's Steve Buscemi from 30 Rock pretending to be young, and it's an epic meme, and I love that meme. Number 2, why do the goof? Well, this started when my friend Mike wanted to go see a concert, a Mars Volta concert, and I said, yeah, we're going to go, so let's go. And I thought, I'm too old to be going seeing concerts, which is not true, obviously, especially at a Mars Volta concert. But the thought crossed my mind because, I got kids, I'm always tired, but let's go to a concert. And it was an awesome concert. It was a great night. It was a great time. But the thought crossed my mind that I am too old for this. And then that struck, the meme came to my mind. Now, so the meme came to my mind. What's the big deal? But I love that meme. It speaks to me. And I thought, how crazy would it be if I dressed like that, put the skateboard on my back, and pick up Mike from the airport, because we live in different cities. And I already told you guys that I'm kind of obsessive, so I went through with it. We made the costume. I made the costume, picked him up at the airport. How did that go? I'll tell you at the end of the video. Hey team, one more thing that's got to be mentioned. This was even surprising to me. I do not dress up. I don't play dress up. I don't do cosplay. But I don't know what it was. Like the idea of Steve Buscemi, which is awesome right there and hilarious. The 30 Rock bit is so hilarious. The way I was feeling about going to the concert, it just all unified. The planets aligned. And I just had to get dressed up as Steve Buscemi. I don't know why. And plus, it's not that big of a deal anyway. It's just a hoodie and a hat and a skateboard. But yeah, it was fun. For now, let's take a look at how I made this outfit. At the very end, you'll see me dressed up in it.
All right, team. So what's going on here? We see our boy Steve with a skateboard, the red hat, a kind of red sweater, and a gray shirt which says music band on it. And the first thing that jumps to my mind is the font of that music band shirt. And to me, it looks like, and I confirmed it later, it's just the font from the AC/DC band, famous band, obviously. So they're using an AC/DC font to make a music band thing. Now, let's take a look at the rest of his outfit, which is not really in frame for long, but you can see here he has some high top shoes. I think that's pretty relevant, the pants don't matter, but the shoes are kind of hilarious as well. And it's really cool, I think, that Steve himself gets in on the meme quite often. Here's him in recent times looking the part. All right, so let's get started. And for that, we need a plan. Obviously, we'll purchase the hat and the red sweater. I can do t-shirt printing myself. And for a skateboard, I'll take my daughter's skateboard for now. And then I want to tackle the shoes as well. With that being said, let's get started with the t-shirt part and designing this music band logo so that we can cut it on vinyl and print it on a shirt. All right, here we go. This is a super fast speed of me just using the program called Inkscape to write this up. So we just start with writing music band and then selecting the AC/DC font. Looks all good. Obviously, right out of the bat, there's some problems. You can see here that the AC/DC font we have, it doesn't look exactly like the shirt. You can see it has those bezels, or I don't know what you call bevels, those edges. So here you see me deleting them to make it resemble what's exactly on the shirt. And once I delete those, you can see it is pretty much exactly what's on the shirt. We've got the lightning bolt character in there. I can't remember what character that was. It wasn't a Slash. Had to figure that out. But yeah, let's delete these extra bits from the vector and turn it into what it looks like on the shirt. All right, there's the total word, but you can see now there's another problem which I didn't foresee, is that in the top left corner of these letters, there's kind of a gap, and if you see the shirt here, there's no gap. It looks pretty nice. So I'm just taking a little rectangle and dropping it into the top left corner where it belongs, changing the thickness of the letter to match. I think I'm just doing an outline here and setting the stroke width for that to match that. Later, you'll take the stroke width and turn it into a vector shape. And then here's the spacing we're worrying about right now. All right, team. This is my vinyl cutting setup. It's budget and very old, but it does the job for t-shirts and text only, pretty much. So we have a very old Cricut cutter that I paid $30 for, and some very old software to use it. To get that to work was not easy. This old Cricut with the newest software does not let you put your own designs. You have to pick from preset designs from the cartridge. But if you deploy a hacked firmware to the cutter and use a sufficiently old software, you can send your own designs there. So for $30, we have it all working. All right, fellow kids, we've got the vector loaded up, ready to cut it. Let's cut it. I did not capture any footage of cutting the vinyl. It just came out of the plotter as expected. But here's a nice video of me weeding the vinyl. It's kind of a fun process. When you're making one shirt or two, it's kind of fun. You're just pulling away the vinyl that you don't want to appear on the shirt. Another important thing is you have to remember to cut the design in a mirror image so that when you put it on the shirt, it's readable the correct way. Here I am on the heat press, very old heat press that I've had since I was a kid. Shout out to my sister for holding it in her basement for many, many years while I was away. But we're just centering the design on the shirt. That's very important. And then you can't get started until you put a Teflon sheet in between. I've learned that the hard way. It'll just melt onto your heat press. So you got to put that Teflon sheet. And then here you do a brief press. You're not fully pressing it at this point. You're just pressing it enough such that the design sticks to the shirt, but the clear plastic substrate, I don't know what you call that, the holder of the plastic there, that comes off. And now you'll put the Teflon sheet again and do your final press into the shirt. Boom. And with that, the shirt is pretty much done. Nothing much else to it. All right, and now it's time to work on the Nike Air Jordans. These are just some high tops that I found at Walmart when we were shopping for the red hood and hat, which we didn't find. But I found these high tops. They were $30. They were all white. And I thought they're just cool as white high tops. And then I thought the costume would look killer if we took a Sharpie and turned them into fake Jordans, like obviously fake Jordans. So that would be kind of fun. So here I am. I didn't even know what the Air Jordan symbol looked like. It just went from memory. It's just Michael, in the air, slam dunking a ball. So, yeah, little stick figure, stick figure Michael Jordan. Pretty good. Pretty close, right? Yep, that's almost exactly a one-to-one forgery of the Air Jordan symbol. Watch out. So the next thing is the Nike swoosh, which I'm always terrible at drawing. When I was a kid, trying to draw it on paper, never got the proportions correct. But for here, it doesn't matter. So we're just drawing a Nike symbol on the side of the shoe. And I thought, should I color it in? Should I black it out? No, just going to do a little scribble. That's good enough. Gets the point across. The other shoe. Now, something that I did not film is that I ended up doing the same Air Jordan logo on the tongue of the shoe, and it looked really cool. But I didn't catch footage of it. Oh, that looks so cool. Hope I don't get sued. And this was something I thought was funny, but my wife didn't think it was funny. My sense of humor, I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Nike Air Jordans. Let's put that on the shoe somewhere. So right there, Nike Air Jordans. Now this little move ruins the shoe because the fake swoosh and the fake Michael Jordan symbol I thought was pretty cool, and most people agree that looks kind of funny and cool. The Nike Air Jordans part, I think only I thought that was a funny idea. But, it kind of looks like graffiti or something. And there's the shoes, pretty much done. How do you do, fellow kids? Alright team, that was the costume. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a long video, but there's a couple cool moments in there. And all throughout, many t-shirt and haircut changes because it's been a while. But anyway, thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next project. There's already 2 or 3 lined up.